Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily in the classroom, during practice, and in high-level competition. Our virtues set us apart. We work daily to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolinas.
Wake up and focus. I wonder if you ever considered that you only have one life to live. I wonder if you have the courage to be exactly who you were called to be. I wonder if you understand that you can do anything if only you believe it. I wonder if anyone told you that you can be a leader, a trendsetter, the innovator of that brand new whatever that's not here yet, but that's only because you didn't introduce it yet. I wonder if you realize that your life's purpose is bigger than you and that it's ready to be awakened and make its mark in history. Are you awake yet? But what if there's a place for you? A place where you can dream higher, dream bigger, where your dreams and your future collide with God's vision and direction, where thinking and doing go hand in hand with innovation, where professors are more like mentors and guides, where generosity is contagious, and if you catch it, you might just change the world, y'all. There is a place where real faith-filled community allows you to know and be fully known, where faith is filled to the brim, so full it can wash away your doubts, where servant leaders of the next generation are grown, where your story can be written and change the course of history. In that place, Southern Wesleyan University. So it's time to wake up. You only have one life to live, because this is not a drill. This is not about cliches, shallow taglines, or some inspirational quote for you to tweet, snap, pin, or post. No, this is where snooze buttons are frozen, alarm clocks are broken, where feet hit the floor because dreams are now woken. This is it. Awaken your dreams. Awaken your soul. Awaken your purpose. This, Southern Wesleyan University.
The NCCAA mission states, "We serve members by setting association standards, developing communications resources, providing regional and national competition, and partnering in outreach to our communities and the world." Bylaws, eligibility, statistics, and championships are all part of being an athletic association. Our services help propel intercollegiate athletics on and off campus. We intentionally place our student athletes and coaches in Christian service projects during championship events to answer the question, what would Christ do in these communities? the NCCAA mission states, we are committed to equipping student athletes and coaches to make a positive impact for Christ. Equipping student athletes and coaches involves the creation and distribution of tools and resources needed for a particular purpose. We promote outreach and ministry for the enhancement of athletic competition with a Christian perspective. One tool is Game Plan for Life, a character initiative to promote the biblical characteristics of love, integrity, faith, and excellence. Equipping student athletes with a game plan will remain with them throughout their entire lives.
When we travel, we expect to be uncomfortable. We long for the security and the comfort of home. But here at Best Western, we focus on providing you with the most ample accommodations imaginable. We want to be your home away from home. Your security and comfort when the road is long. We want to gather and build friendships and families, strengthen community, and sustain athleticism. Here, we celebrate fun, hard work, and enjoy the wonderful world around us. Here, we want your downtime to be just as amazing as your game time. And finally, when it's time to leave, we hope you'll want to stay.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend. One who believes the recipe for good times calls for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, knows just how you like your tea, always has a refill ready, and welcomes every guest with their favorite food made to order. The kind of friend who is always up for trying something new, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
a pleasant good evening to you here from Central South Carolina on the campus of Southern Wesleyan University for tonight's exciting women's basketball matchup between the hosting Warriors and the North Greenville Crusaders here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. I'm Kay Crenshaw. I'll be with you here for tonight's broadcast and what should be an exciting game. These two teams went head-to-head twice last season with the Crusaders taking both games, but in close fashion, an 11-point win and a 3-point win late in the season. And John Davis, head coach of the Warriors, has this squad hungry for that first win of the season here. And on the North Greenville side of things, Kelvin Long, now in his first year at North Greenville, coming over from the College of Charleston, should be an exciting one here tonight. As you see before tip-off, a technical foul was assisted to Southern Wesleyan due to a shot clock violation on the home side of the court, so therefore North Greenville giving 2 technical foul shots to start the game prior to tip-off, and that was number 14. Karen Donahue seeking both of those. Tip-off from Waters will go back to Anissa Williams. Williams now over to Anissa Hall, inside to Waters, in on the paint, and gives it inside to Hall, and she'll get the first points of this one off the glass. Anisha Hall, the junior from Rock Hill, South Carolina, gets the Warriors started here in historic Tysinger. Donahue with a quick turnaround on the block ties this one back up at 2. Williams now kicks over to Lasana Burnett, who will drive in with a left-hand kick back out to Hall. Williams at the top of the key, swings it over to the freshman Hendricks, to the senior. And Emily Waters, she puts post moves on. And a similar bucket to what Donahue just had, as Waters gives Warriors back the lead. Hall nearly had that one stolen on the far sideline. Now Donahue will drive in. And it's a battle of senior versus senior in this one. Donahue with an early 6 points for the Crusaders, and Emily Waters battling in the post as well for the Warriors. Hendricks now has the pass, has her dribble stolen from her, from Kathleen Hughes, sends it up the court now to Stoddard. And that's going to be going the other way as Anissa Williams got her feet set and will draw the charge. Williams, missing all of last season due to a wrist injury, is back now for the Warriors. Burnett can't get that one to fall off the glass. Rebound from Peace Okiki. Hughes now drives to the right hand, kicks it back out to Donahue. First shot from three-point range is no good. Rebound Hendrick. She'll send it up the court now to Denisha Hall. Hall will drive in, gets double team, brings it back outside. Looked inside to Waters, swings it back out to Hendricks, who will drive him to the left hand, puts one off the rim, no good. Rebound Okiki. She's got 2 early rebounds here in the opening period as North Greenville leads 6-4. Hughes jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebound from Emily Waters. As now Burnett swings over to Williams in the corner to Hendricks. Looked at the corner 3, kicked it back out. Now to Williams in the opposite corner. Tried going over the top, the back shoulder pass to Waters. Hughes pump fakes one Warrior defender and gets the shot to fall off the glass. And that extends North Greenville's lead to 4. Pass will sail out of bounds. Little miscommunication here early on from the Warriors offensively. Donahue now over to Latrell. She'll drive right hand on the zone. Try kicking it to Okiki, but it's falls out of bounds. Williams now on the right wing, swings it around. Hall on the left side. Goes to the top of the key back to Waters, who comes out defended heavily there by Okiki. Hall from three-point range. She sinks it, Denisha Hall. Now with 5 early points for the Warriors, she sinks her first shot from 3. Stoddard answers immediately for the Crusaders as she is not defended on the right wing. And North Greenville regains that lead immediately. They lead 11-7. Donahue now over to Luttrell. She'll swing it left side, drives up, shot no good off the glass, rebound Okiki. She'll put it right back up and she'll draw the foul, and she'll head to the charity stripe for 2. We say Haley Morrison coming in now for Emily Waters, as Waters picked up an early foul. Peace Okiki at the line, shooting 57% in the charity stripe this season. First shot up and good as she'll bounce it off the front of the rim. The second, nothing but net. And Okiki will head to the bench now as Chelsea Martin, a freshman from Kennersville, North Carolina, enters the game for the Crusaders. Crusaders playing man-on-man defense. Back out to Hendricks, over to Williams, goes inside to Morrison, goes down one dribble, kicks it back in the corner to Williams. And as Morrison was attempting to establish her post move, she's fouled from behind there by Martin, her first foul of the night. And North Greenville's first team foul. Burnett will have it on the baseline, tries going inside to Williams. It's kicked back out of bounds by NGU. Pass to Williams from 3. No good, but she's fouled on the shot attempt. And Anisha Williams will be heading to the line to shoot 3. First foul there on Haley Luttrell, the sophomore from Deer Lodge, Tennessee. Williams' shot rims out. Uncharacteristic of her, sinking 63% of her free throws this season. She'll sink the second. Coming off of a great game against Mount Olive, posted 10 points on the road. Misses the third free throw. Now Luttrell inside, she's double teamed, puts up a shot, gets it to go off the glass. As Haley Luttrell gets her first bucket of the game, and North Greenville leads 15-8. Hendricks now drives left hand, runs into heavy traffic, and she'll draw the foul on the shot attempt. Bree Stoddard, the unlucky victim of a foul there for North Greenville, will head to the bench along with Karen Donahue as Journey Muhammad checks into the game along with Anaya Shelton. Hendricks' second free throw rims out. Morrison tried pulling down the rebound, but she couldn't get a grasp on it before it sailed out of bounds. As we see Williams and Hendricks head to the bench for the Warriors, Ramsey Green, the freshman from York, South Carolina, along with another freshman, Caroline Reese, checks into the contest. Latrell now on the left side gets a screen, kicks it over to Muhammad. Inside, defended heavily there. Loose ball on the ground. They give it over to Shelton. It's on the floor. That's going to be a jump ball awarded to North Greenville. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. With 4:50 left in the opening quarter here in historic Tysinger, North Greenville leads Southern Wesleyan 15-8. We'll be back for more Warrior basketball here on the SWU Sports Network.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
Back here on the SWU Sports Network with North Greenville leading the Warriors 15-8. Inbounds goes to Muhammad. She puts it up from three, and she'll sink it. Journey Muhammad, with her first bucket of tonight's game, extends the Crusader lead to 10. Green goes inside to Emily Waters. The senior gets the bucket to fall inside the paint. She's got 4. Miscommunication there, loose ball on the ground, and Burnett's going to come away with it. She has it stripped away by Muhammad. Now over to Latrell, back at the top of the key to Hughes. Hughes over to Muhammad on the right side to finish. She's going to be defended by Denisha Hall. They swing it left side over to Shelton. Inside to Muhammad, who came off a screen, gets the bucket and one. As Journey Muhammad will head to the charity stripe to try and complete the three-point play, and Denisha Hall picking up her first foul of the game for the Warriors. Muhammad sinks it. She's got 6 now in the early going. Denisa Williams checking back in for the Warriors for Denisha Hall. It's going to be a foul inside. As Shelton picks up her first of the game. Caroline Reese misses her first free throw of the night. First free throw attempt of the season as well. As we see Karen Donahue head back to the scorer's table for North Greenville as Reese sinks the second free throw. Donahue in from Martin. As now Hughes will bring it to the floor. And the Crusaders holding on tight to that 10-point lead. Donahue at the top of the key. 3-time all-conference member for North Greenville. Hughes from 3. No good off the back rim as Emily Waters will bring down the rebound. She kicks it over to Caroline Reese now. Drives up the floor. Goes inside to Burnett. Burnett swings around left side. Can't get the shot to fall, but Waters is there. Tries going backhand off the glass. No good. Burnett, third time's the charm for the Warriors as they get the bucket. Donahue now from the charity stripe. No good on the jumper. She'll get the ball back at the top of the key. Hughes guarded heavily there by Burnett. Muhammad from three. No good. Rebound from Waters as the shot clock was ticking away. Burnett will now bring it up the floor. Inside to Waters. Puts up a shot, no good, but she'll draw the foul from Donahue. That's going to be Donahue's first foul of the game, and Emily Waters will head to the charity stripe now with 2:17 left in the opening quarter. Waters shooting 76% from the free throw line this season. Bounces the first one off the back of the rim. Okiki brings it down as Waters misses both free throws. Donahue swings it far side now. Decline. Donahue looks at the three, drives inside instead, and she'll get it to go off the glass. As Donahue has 8 of the Crusaders' 23 points. Reese now at the top of the key, swings over to Burnett, 13 on the shot clock. Burnett looked to drive inside, finds a wide open Ramsey Green, who will get it to go off the glass on the easy bucket as Green picks up her first points of the night. First points of the season as well for Ramsey Green. She'll pick up a foul on the opposite end. Her first. Haley Morrison and Centavia Makeumson will check into the game. Makeumson's first appearance in this one as Waters and Burnett will head to the bench. Inbounds goes to Muhammad on the far side. She'll swing it back around now. Klein in the corner to Donahue, defended by Makeumson. Inside, back up top to Okiki. And the jumper will get the lucky bounce off the back rim. A 10-point ball game here with under a minute to go in the opening period. Williams now drives one-on-one with Hughes. Spin move, throws up a shot off the glass, no good. Pulls her own rebound down, puts it back up and good from Anissa Williams. She's got 3. Up the floor now to Muhammad as North Greenville moves offensively very, very quickly and very efficiently. Swinging around now to Donahue at the top of the key. Drives left side, kicks over to Klein. Now to Okiki. Okiki will drive on Morrison. Tries throwing up a shot, will draw the foul beforehand. And North Greenville will have the inbounds pass underneath their own basket. Inbounds goes to Okiki. Drives up and gets a shot up and is fouled by Centavia Makeumson as Okiki will head back to the charity stripe. Okiki with 2 points already, both coming from the charity stripe in this one. Makeumson picks up her first foul of the game. First shot from Okiki, up no good, off the front glass. Okiki, a transfer in from Tennessee Tech, is having a great season for the Crusaders, especially off the glass, bringing home almost 9 rebounds a game. Second shot good. Shot clock turned off. We have 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Green on the right side now. And her pass is going to be intercepted by Okiki. Okiki's on the fast break, gets a layup to go off the glass. And the lead has been extended to 11. And the buzzer beater attempt is no good. The end of the first quarter stands, and North Greenville leads the Southern Wesleyan Warriors 28-17. Stay tuned, folks. More action still to come here on the SWU Sports Network.
When we travel, we expect to be uncomfortable. We long for the security and the comfort of home. But here at Best Western, we focus on providing you with the most ample accommodations imaginable. We want to be your home away from home. Your security and comfort when the road is long. We want to gather and build friendships and families, strengthen community, and sustain athleticism. Here, we celebrate fun, hard work, and enjoy the wonderful world around us. Here, we want your downtime to be just as amazing as your game time. And finally, when it's time to leave, we hope you'll want to stay.
Here as North Greenville leads the Southern Wesleyan Warriors 28-17. Denisha Hall checks back into the game for the Warriors. And she'll send the first pass over to Burnett, kicks it over to Morrison now. Anissa Williams is stopped on the block. Now Hall will attempt to drive in. Spin move up and good with a turnaround jumper. Anisha Hall now has 7 points of the Warriors' 19. Karen Donahue inside to Luttrell, back out to Shelton. Haley Luttrell now puts a shot up, no good. Rebound from Caroline Reese. Reese drives up the full left hand pass, intercepted there by Muhammad. And she stepped on the near sideline. It'll be Warrior basketball. Brooke Hendricks, the freshman from Tiger, Georgia, returns to the game for the Warriors and for Reese. Inbounds will go to Hendricks. She'll drive with the left hand. Pass over to Burnett. Almost lost it. She bounced it off her foot. Was able to regain possession. Hall pump fakes, runs into traffic. Finds Hendricks on the left wing. Shot was tipped there from Donahue. Now up the floor for North Greenville. Muhammad from three. She got it. And a timeout from Coach John Davis and the Warriors. 8:49 to go here in the second period, and North Greenville is out big 31-19 on the Warriors. Stay tuned. More Warrior basketball still to come here on the SWU Sports Network.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend. One who believes the recipe for good times calls for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal. Knows just how you like your tea, always has a refill ready, and welcomes every guest with their favorite food made to order. The kind of friend who is always up for trying something new, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
8:49 remaining here in the opening half as North Greenville leads the Southern Wesleyan Warriors 31-19. We appreciate you tuning in to the SWU Sports Network here tonight, a part of the Conference Carolinas digital network. Here in a conference matchup with the Warriors and the Crusaders. Both looking for their first conference win tonight as North Greenville went on the road, losing to Chowan by just 1 point, 76-75. So the Warriors going on the road to Mount Olive and losing 79-49. Be out of bounds off of North Greenville. There's Muhammad tried to pull down the steal, but couldn't quite bring it down. And they're going to adjust the shot clock here as that was not a shot. It was simply it was a pass that got deflected upwards towards the rim and bounced off the backboard. So they're going to readjust the shot clock here. We'll see what the referees have agreed to bring it down to. They're going to cut it to 20, I believe. For North Greenville, looking at 1-2 overall on the season. And 0-1 in conference play. As you can see, Kelvin Long, the brand new head coach for the Crusaders in his first season after spending the last 3 years at the College of Charleston as an assistant coach and their recruiting coordinator for the Cougars. Also has coached Charleston Southern, Kennesaw State, and East Tennessee State, all as an assistant coach, now getting his first head coaching opportunity in Tigerville. Inside to Waters. Turnaround jumper is good as Emily Waters draws the lead back to 10. Waters has 6 points here in the first half. Screen from Okiki frees up Muhammad. She'll kick back over to Donahue. Inside to Okiki, who's been dominant. And Emily Waters is going to be whistled for the foul, and she went down hard. She's getting up. I believe she's going to get up slowly from this one. She took a hard fall on the Okiki spin. Okiki now on her third trip to the charity stripe. As we're going to see Emily Waters head over to the bench and have a meeting with the athletic training staff, with Haley Morrison checking into the game. First shot up and good from Okiki. She's now got 6 points on the night, coming fresh off of a double-digit performance in the loss to Chowan, posting 14 points and 15 rebounds for the Crusaders. Second shot rims out. Hall on the left side. Looks to get a screen from Burnett. Crusader defense breaks through. Williams from three. No good off the back rim. Rebound from Shelton. She'll kick it over to Journey Muhammad. Runs up the floor to Okiki. Takes one step, two, and gets the bucket to fall. As Peace Okiki is well on her way to another double-double in conference play. Morrison nearly has her pass stolen, and she does, as Donahue will be in one-on-one action versus Hendricks, the senior on freshman, and the senior wins the battle with the bucket. Donahue now with 10 points in the opening half. Morrison with a bad pass, and it's going to be intercepted by North Greenville. Once again to Okiki, and can't get the layup to go. Rebound Morrison. Hall has it, and she's all alone with her team behind her. Takes one step, two. Shot no good. Rebound once again from Peace Okiki. Luttrell now on the left side with 6:21 left here in the opening half. Okeke, jumper is good from 10 feet out. She's got double digits now in the points category with 10. And Williams will throw up a shot. It's going to be no good, but she's fouled on the attempt. It's Karen Donahue pick up her second foul of the game as Okeke heads to the bench. Chelsea Martin checks back into the game for the Crusaders. And they're going to say that foul was on the floor and not a shooting foul taken out of bounds. Caroline Reese back into the game for Williams. Inbounds, short to Waters. Puts up a shot, no good, but she'll head to the charity stripe for two. Foul there on Chelsea Martin, her second of the game. First shot up and good from Waters. Second one bounces off the back rim. Rebound, Donahue. Pass intercepted there from Burnett, and the Warriors are on the offensive attack. Burnett, the speedster, drives out inside, kicks it back out to Hall, takes one dribble, puts up the jumper, and good from Denisha Hall. She's got 9 points now for the Warriors. Over to Donahue. The Warriors have cut the Crusader lead to 14. But Donahue responds, and the senior sinks the three-pointer. Burnett drives with the right hand. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound from Stoddard. Now for Luttrell on the left side. Back to Donahue, defended heavily from Burnett. Outside shot from Luttrell is good from three-point range. Timeout, Warriors. 4:29 left in the opening half, and North Greenville has extended their lead now to 20 points, leading 44-24 over Southern Wesleyan. We'll take a break and be back with more. Stay tuned for more Warrior basketball action here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
Back here on the SWU Sports Network, I'm Cade Crenshaw. 4:29 left here in the opening half, and North Greenville in total control here at historic Tysinger as they lead the Warriors 44-24. Anissa Williams back in the game for SWU. Sends it over to Emily Waters now. Caroline Reese inside to Waters. Can't hang on to the pass. Now up the floor from North Greenville. Muhammad defended at the top of the key from Hendricks. Kicks over to Stoddard. Now to Shelton. Inside to Muhammad. Came off of a great screen, and she'll get the bucket. Burnett with a spin move gets the bucket to go off the glass. Her second bucket of the night. Muhammad now over to Stoddard, drives left side, kicks back to Luttrell from three. She got it. Haley Luttrell with back-to-back threes extends the North Greenville lead to 23. In the corner to Hendricks from three. She can't answer off the back rim. Rebound Reese. Turnaround jumper, no good. But she will draw the foul from Journey Muhammad. Muhammad's first foul of the night. And Reese will head to the charity stripe. Caroline Reese, a freshman from Boiling Springs High School, where she actually broke the three-point record that the Bulldogs had. One for two rather, from the charity stripe tonight. I'll make it 1 for 3. And she'll sink the second to stay at 50% on the night. Reese heads to the bench, and Maddie Hartgrove, a freshman from Maryville, Tennessee, checks in for the Warriors. Stoddard tries going inside to Martin. Is stolen away from Denisha Hall. She's breaking. Kicks outside to Morrison from three. She got it. And Nisa Williams, good from three-point range. She has 6 now on the night. Stoddard can't answer. Rebound Morrison. .226 left in the first half. Hall drives in, kicks back out to Hartgrove, looking at the three, down to the top of the key to Williams. Spin move left side. Can't get the shot to go, but will draw the foul on Haley Luttrell as Luttrell picks up her second foul of the night. We're going to see Kathleen Hughes return to the floor for the Crusaders. First shot no good from Williams. She'll sink the second. Makinson now checks in for Lasana Burnett. With 2:16 left in the opening half. 49-31, our score here in Central. The Crusaders out front. Shelton gets the runner to go. Her first bucket of the night. Hartgrove now back over to Hall. Try going inside to Morrison. The pass isn't there. She'll draw back outside. Makinson now. Goes inside to Morrison, shakes her defender, puts up a shot, no good. Loose ball, rebound, North Greenville. And Hughes gets the bucket to go, but the travel is called prior. Makinson over to Hartgrove. Hall from three. No good off the front of the rim. And North Greenville will bring down the rebound. Up the floor now to Hughes. Nearly has the pass stolen away from Hall. The referee's going to say at last went off the fingertips of the Warriors. And bounds will go to Hughes. And Martin's going to whistle for the travel. And it'll be Warrior basketball now with 56 seconds remaining in the opening half. Luttrell's going to pick up her third foul of the first half, and she'll check out as Sarah Klein returns to the action. Williams heads to the line, shooting 2. First shot up and good. Second just the same. Top of the key to Shelton now. Over to Hughes. 30 seconds remain. 21 on the shot clock. 9-second differential. And the pass from the Crusaders will sail out of bounds. It's going to be Warrior basketball now. Shot clock turned off with 23.8 seconds remaining. Morrison and Makeumson check out as Burnett and Waters return to the action. 20 seconds on the clock now. Inside to Waters. She called for it. Tries throwing up a shot. No good. As Hughes will bring it down. Denisha Hall with a steal. Kicks it over to Burnett with an easy bucket off the glass. And Hughes now brings it to the fourth. 4 seconds remain. She's trapped in midcourt. The Crusaders aren't going to be able to get off a shot. Great defensive stand by the Warriors to close out the first half. As the teams head to the locker rooms, North Greenville holds on to a 51-35 lead here in Central. Stay tuned. More second half action to come right here on the SWU Sports Network.
When we travel, we expect to be uncomfortable. We long for the security and the comfort of home. But here at Best Western, we focus on providing you with the most ample accommodations imaginable. We want to be your home away from home. Your security and comfort when the road is long. We want to gather and build friendships and families, strengthen community, and sustain athleticism. Here, we celebrate fun, hard work, and enjoy the wonderful world around us. Here, we want your downtime to be just as amazing as your game time. And finally, when it's time to leave, we hope you'll want to stay.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend. One who believes the recipe for good times calls for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal. Knows just how you like your tea, always has a refill ready, and welcomes every guest with their favorite food made to order. The kind of friend who is always up for trying something new, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
Back here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network for Southern Wesleyan basketball, I'm Cade Crenshaw. Beginning of the second half here with North Greenville leading the Warriors 51-35. Savannah Hughes will bring it in first for North Greenville. Now kicks it over to Luttrell. Haley Luttrell gets a screen there from Okiki in the corner to Karen Donahue from three. No good off the back rim. Rebound, Emily Waters. Her fifth of the night. Hall's bounce pass from Waters sails, but Waters able to regain, kick it over to Burnett, who gets the bucket and the foul, and she'll head to the charity stripe to try complete the three-point play. Sana Burnett shooting 50% from the charity stripe this year, her first trip tonight. Off the back rim, no good. Donahue drives inside, kicks it back out. No good. Rather, Stoddard gets the lucky bounce off the front of the rim, and she'll extend North Greenville's lead now. 54-37 with just over 9 minutes to go here in the third. Brooke Hendricks swings left for the Warriors, drives up, has her shot deflected, but she'll draw the foul. Bree Stoddard's third foul. And Brooke Hendricks will head to the line. 0 for 2 in tonight's game. No good off the front of the rim. You can see as she exhibits her frustration there at the charity stripe. The freshman from Tiger, Georgia. Second one rims out. Now 0 for 4 from the free throw line. The Warriors collectively as a team shot just 41% from the charity stripe in the opening half. Hughes now kicks over to Stoddard from three. No good. Rebound from Denisa Hall. Hall drives up the floor now on the right side, kicks back left, crossover dribble, and will get the bucket to go off the glass. And Hall's now in double digits with 11 points. Okeke kicks it outside to Stoddard. Now back to the top of the key to Hughes. She'll drive in and get the shot to go. Hughes' first bucket of the game comes here with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Anisha Williams now on the left side. Tries going inside the Burnett. The pass is not there. Now to Waters at the top of the key. Waters to Hall. Swings it to Hendricks. Looked inside to Waters. Wasn't there. Hendricks keeps herself. Gets the left-handed bucket to go. And draws the foul. And she'll head to the charity stripe for one. Journey Muhammad will see her first action of the second half here. Coming in for Bree Stoddard. She's picked up her fourth foul. Hendricks completes the three-point play for her first points of the night. Donahue now on the left side, gets the shot to go. Penetrated, hesitated, knocked one defender off, and got the bucket to fall. That's the type of plays you see from a three-time all-conference team member. Donahue from three. No good. Tip ball on the rebound. And Anisha Williams is slow to get up. She's favoring that ankle, and she's still down on the far side of the floor. And that's going to be an official's timeout as Anisha Williams is in considerable pain, not able to stand to her feet. .6:58 to go now. 58-44 our score with North Greenville leading. Williams, who's having a great year for the Warriors, after missing all of last season due to a medical red shirt. You look back to her junior year 2 years ago where she started 14 of the 17 games she played and averaged a little over 9 points a game. This year she's had double digits every single time. All 5 games for the Warriors she's posted double points. And this one she has 9. She's able to walk off of the floor under her own power. We'll see Caroline Reese check in here in the second half for the injured Williams. Hughes to Donahue now over the far side to Haley Luttrell. She'll get the screen there from Chelsea Martin. Drive with the right hand, kicks it over to Donahue, who can't hang on to the pass. And it'll be Warrior basketball. Waters can't get the shot to go off the glass. Rebound Martin. Donahue from three. She got it. Kieran Donahue now with 16 points against the Warriors. Her season high this year is 21. Earlier on in November against Newberry. That pass is going to be stolen away by Journey Muhammad. Kicks the ball around her back to avoid a defender. Now to Donahue inside to Martin. She's going to be defended by Waters and a few other Warriors, but still gets the bucket to fall. Chelsea Martin's first points of the game. The lead back to 19 for the Crusaders. Waters on the elbow. Kicks it over to Hendricks. She'll drive left hand. As fouled on her way up. And she'll head to the charity stripe for 2. Journey Muhammad picks up her second foul of the night. Donahue and Luttrell head to the bench for the Crusaders as we see Shelton and Klein return to the floor along with Haley Morrison for the Warriors. First shot from Hendricks is up and good. Rebound Shelton up the floor to a wide open Muhammad from 3. She got it. Journey Muhammad with a wide open 3-pointer off of the missed free throw. She now has 14 points. Hall's going to be fouled on a dribble. And she'll head the line for 1-1 now as the Crusaders are in the bonus. First shot will rim out from Denisha Hall, shooting 46% from the charity stripe this season. Point lead for the Crusaders. Klein kicks it over to Muhammad, now in the corner to Hughes. Hughes pass nearly stolen away from Denisha Hall. Hendricks gets the steal instead. It's 2-on-2 here. She'll cross over dribble. Kick it to Hall from right just inside the three-point line. Can't get the bucket to fall. Loose ball will be brought down by Muhammad up the floor to Klein. 3-on-1 now, inside to Shelton. She'll get the bucket to go off the glass. Morrison spin move pass over to Burnett. Kicks up with the left hand, no good. And a foul on the play, and that'll be an official's timeout. 4:17 to go here in the third quarter as North Greenville holds firm to a 22-point lead, leading 68-46 over the Warriors. Stay tuned. More Warrior basketball still to come. I'm Kate Crenshaw. We'll be back here on the SWOO Sports Network. .417 remaining here in the second half as North Greenville leads Southern Wesleyan 68-46 here in historic Tysinger. Fans, make sure you stay tuned on tonight's broadcast as we have the men's matchup between these two conference foes coming up here shortly in what should be an exciting matchup as each of the men's squads split last season's 2 games 1-1, and the Warriors already doubling their win total from last season in just 6 games, going from 2 wins last year to 4 now, as Coach Nick Pasqua has this Warrior team completely turned around and playing at a very, very high level. You don't want to miss that one. Stay tuned. Back to the women's action here. Just over 4 minutes to go. Far side now to Muhammad. Kicks it inside to Hughes. Can't hang on to the pass, but is able to save it before going out of bounds. Over to Shelton, now top of the key to Klein. She'll bring him back out to reset the Crusader offense. Now far side to Muhammad. Drives up, runner with 4 seconds on the shot clock. No good, but she's fouled on the play. Emily Waters and Anisha Williams return to the floor now for Haley Morrison and Caroline Reese of the Warriors. Journey Muhammad, a 75% free throw shooter on the season, sinks her first of 2. Now with 15 points on the night for Muhammad. Make it 16 now as it's a season high for her. Muhammad came into the game just averaging a little over 6 points a game. She now has 16. Foul on the floor there on Klein. And that'll send Williams to the line shooting 2 foul shots. Williams 4 of 7 from the charity stripe tonight. A 63% shooter on the season. First shot up and good. And that will keep the streak alive for Anissa Williams, as she now has double digits in every single game for the Warriors this season. And that'll make it 11. Warriors going with full court pressure here, and the Crusaders beat it. But it's going to be ruled back court as Muhammad went to Hughes on the midcourt pass just as Hughes was coming across. 3:33 remaining here in the third. Warrior basketball. Williams will have it at midcourt. Inside to Waters. She'll back up Martin. Get the shot to go off the glass. Waters' first bucket here in the second half. Back to the 1-2-2 full court pressure. They'll cross the timeline now. Up the floor to Martin. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Emily Waters and the Warriors. Tipped out of bounds by the Crusaders. Correction, it'll be Warrior basketball. Looked like it went off the fingertips of Waters, but referee better angle than me, obviously, went off the fingertips of Chelsea Martin near the baseline. Burnett at the top of the key, swings it left side to Hendricks, now back to Williams. They try going inside to Waters. Can't hang on to the pass from Williams. It sails wide, and it'll be NGU ball. Back to the 1-2-2 that's gotten 2 defensive stops for the Warriors. This time, North Greenville breaks through. Donahue on the right side. Now over to Muhammad. Far side to Shelton from 3. No good. Rebound from Burnett. 2:33 remains. Burnett up the floor. Now to Hendricks. Crossover dribble, spin move. Beautiful pass to Burnett, and the Warriors will get the bucket. Great offensive execution from the Warriors on that possession. Stolen. And now Denisha Hall will be breaking away. Pass to Williams. No good off the glass. Tipped out of bounds by Donahue. 18-point deficit is what the Warriors are facing. And North Greenville and Coach Kelvin Long will try and regroup things here and figure out what is clicking for the Warriors defensively. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Stay tuned. More Warrior basketball still to come here on the Swoosh Sports Network.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend. One who believes the recipe for good times calls for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, knows just how you like your tea, always has a refill ready, and welcomes every guest with their favorite food made to order. The kind of friend who is always up for trying something new, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
'70 to 52, our score here with 2:09 to go in the third period. Warrior basketball here as Hall puts up a 6-foot jumper, no good. Rebound by Muhammad. Corner three, no good there from Kathleen Rogers. The Warriors are bringing up the floor. Williams from three, rims out. Donahue will pick up her second foul of the game on the box out of Waters. Emily Waters at the charity stripe. First shot, nothing but net. Waters, a native of Villa Rica, Georgia. Now in her second year with the Warriors. Previously transferred in from USC Aiken. Second shot off the back rim. Rebound from Donahue. Hughes at the top of the key, kicks it over to Donahue. In the corner now to Rogers. Back over now to Hughes. As the Crusaders are looking to kill some clock here with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. There's 1:20 on the game clock. Inside to Okiki, who nearly has the pass stripped away, but she's fouled from Lasana Burnett. Burnett picks up her first foul of the game, and that'll send Okiki. Rather, they're going to take it out of bounds with a non-shooting foul. Adjusting the shot clock here. For those of you who are big fans of the ACC back in the early 2000s, and you can see on the sidelines as the newest assistant coach for North Greenville is Alex Stewart, who previously has been an assistant at Georgia Tech. She also coached at Jacksonville, Toledo, and Georgia Southern most recently. But you think back, she played at Georgia Tech from 1999 to 2004. She was an All-ACC third-team member. And when she wrapped up her career with the Yellow Jackets, she was third all-time in the ACC in both assists and free throws. Now joining Kelvin Long's first staff at North Greenville. Muhammad at the top of the key here for the Crusaders. Hughes drives inside, kicks back out to Rogers, who saves it. Foul on the shot clock. Donahue fakes out one defender, puts up a three. It's good. Karen Donahue now with 19 points, leading the way for the Crusaders. Williams' shot is blocked from Muhammad out of bounds. It'll stay Warrior basketball with 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Off the foot of Rogers. They'll adjust the game clock and put back 5 seconds versus the 4.7 that currently shows. They're going to adjust it back to 6. Whistles blow before the inbounds pass. Foul on Journey Muhammad, her 3rd of the game now. And that'll send Anissa Williams to the charity stripe. First shot up and good from Williams. Now in her graduate year out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Second free throw good as well. She now has 13 points. A team high for the Warriors. Muhammad is trapped in midcourt, and the Crusaders can't get off a shot before the quarter ends. We've got 3 in the books, 1 left to play, and the Crusaders lead North Greenville. Rather, Crusaders lead Southern Wesleyan 70.
When we travel, we expect to be uncomfortable. We long for the security and the comfort of home. But here at Best Western, we focus on providing you with the most ample accommodations imaginable. We want to be your home away from home. Your security and comfort when the road is long. We want to gather and build friendships and families, strengthen community and sustain athleticism. Here, we celebrate fun, hard work, and enjoy the wonderful world around us. Here, we want your downtime to be just as amazing as your game time. And finally, when it's time to leave, we hope you'll want to stay.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
Back here on the SWU Sports Network, I'm Cade Crenshaw. Kicking off the 4th quarter here as North Greenville leads Southern Wesleyan 75-55. The Warriors will get the ball first as Denisha Hall at the top of the key. She swings left side to the freshman Brooke Hendricks. And that's going to be Kathleen Rogers picking up a foul. Hendricks takes it out of bounds, and it's going to be stolen away from Rogers. Brings up the floor now, and that's going to be a travel there on Natalie Averett, who's seeing her first action of the game tonight. The junior from Warner Robins, Georgia, whistled for the travel. Hall drives and will get the bucket. She's got 13. The Warriors' full court press is very efficient here in the second half as Burnett whistled for the kick ball. Nonetheless, use your hands, use your feet, you make the stop. Donahue will take it out of bounds, and it'll go in to Hughes. Midcourt trap in the 1-2-2. Over the top to Donahue now. She's double teamed from Waters and Hall. Dribbles over the left hand, kicks it over now to Muhammad at the top of the key. And the Crusaders nearly broke the press before Burnett knocked it out of bounds. Haley Luttrell returning into the game for Hughes. In the corner to Luttrell. Drives the left hand, kicks it over. The back shoulder pass to Averett will be intercepted by Burnett. Burnett is racing to the floor to Williams. Stops. 3, no good. Rebound. Brought down from Averett, but she'll step on the baseline, and it'll be Warrior basketball. Chelsea Martin will check in for Averett now, as the Warriors seem to have some sort of emotional spark here late in the game. Inside to Waters. Puts a shot up, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound Rogers. Kicks over down to Muhammad. Show bringing up the floor. The Crusaders will have their first chance of the quarter to set their offense. Inside to Martin. Defended heavily by Waters. And she's going to be whistled for the foul. Her third of the night. Martin's first free throw is up and good. She'll sink the second as well. She's got 4 points. Inside to Williams, kicks back out to Waters. Drives up and in, gets the bucket and one. And Emily Waters will head to the charity stripe to try to complete the three-point play. Waters now in double digits with 11, with a chance to make it 12. The Warriors will have to get some defensive stops here in the last 8.5 minutes if they want to draw closer to the 17-point lead that the Crusaders hold. Luttrell's jumper's no good. Rebound from Williams. It's Warrior basketball now. 8:17 remain. Kick it to the floor to Hall. Looked at the long two. No good. And the short jumper is good from Anisha Hall. She's got 15 now. Up the floor. And that's going the other way. Offensive foul on Karen Donahue. And it's Warrior basketball. When it matters most, Southern Wesleyan is playing with a newfound energy here in the fourth quarter. Donahue picks up her third foul. Hendricks inside to Burnett as the momentum has been all Warriors. Can't get the bucket to fall. Loose rebound picked up by Muhammad. In the corner to Rogers, inside to Okiki. Luttrell drives baseline, kicks far side out to Okiki instead in the paint. Loose rebound brought down by Denisha Hall. Hall at the floor, guarded by Donahue. Brings it back outside. Now to Burnett on the block. Burnett to Waters, who had the mismatch on Muhammad, and Waters got the bucket. 77-64, timeout, North Greenville. A once 25-point lead has been brought down to 13 here in the fourth quarter. The Warriors are attempting to make a comeback in this one. Don't go anywhere. It's far from over. 7:10 to go in this one. Stay tuned. More Warrior basketball still to come here on the Swoosh Sports Network.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend. One who believes the recipe for good times calls for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, knows just how you like your tea, always has a refill ready, and welcomes every guest with their favorite food made to order. The kind of friend who is always up for trying something new, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli, Great food brings us together.
Folks, don't make any plans for the next 7 minutes and 10 seconds of your Tuesday evening, as this one has been exciting. A once 25-point lead from North Greenville has been dwindled down to 13 points by the Warriors here in the fourth quarter, as SWU is playing with a newfound energy. And Coach John Davis has this team excited, hungry for that first win of the season. Under 7 minutes to play now. North Greenville leading by 13. Kick it far side to Rogers. Now to Muhammad, puts up a three. That's going to be no good off the back of the rim. Rebound Okiki, who simply just jumped over everyone, but she can't get the bucket to fall. And everything that needs to go right for the Warriors has been going right here in the last period. Burnett gets the bucket off the glass, make it 11. The deficit now facing the Warriors just 11 points, the shortest it's been since the first quarter. Steal from Denisha Hall. A 1-on-2 action now. Hall fakes out the defender, gets the bucket, making a single-digit lead for the Crusaders. Boy, is this one getting exciting and historic Tysinger now. Don't count the Warriors out just yet. Muhammad on the far side kicks over to Rogers, as the Crusaders are going to try and slow down their offense a little bit, gain their composure, and take control. Maybe get a little bit of that momentum. That's all for the blue and white. Far side to Latrell. She'll drive baseline. Kicks it back outside to Rogers from three. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound Waters. Another offensive miscue from North Greenville. Lasana Burnett at the top of the key. In the corner to Williams for three. She got it! Lasana Burnett from three. And we are getting exciting in here. Now just a 6-point lead for the Crusaders. And you can see the frustration on Kelvin Long's face as his Crusader team is simply losing it down the stretch. Donahue in the far corner to Latrell from three. She got it. And that is the first answer North Greenville's had here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Lead has been back extended to 9, 80-71. Williams from three. Oh, it just rims out. Loose rebound brought down by Donahue. Stolen away by Williams. She didn't see her. Bucket off the glass. Good. And we've got a timeout, Southern Wesleyan. 4:50 to go here in the fourth quarter, and don't count out the blue and white just yet. 80-73 our score. North Greenville barely holding on to that 7-point lead that was once up to 25. Stay tuned. More Warrior basketball still to come. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
.450 left here in the ball game. North Greenville leading by just 7, holding on to an 80-73 lead, as this fourth quarter has been all Southern Wesleyan. They fought back, facing a deficit as high as 25 points at one point in this ball game, entering the quarter down 20, and they fought back to dwindle this lead just to single digits. Latrell will drive in for North Greenville. Can't get the bucket to go. Rebound from Waters. She'll kick it over to Williams. As everything that is needed to go right for Southern Wesleyan here late, they've got it. In the corner to Reese from three. You got it! 4-point lead now for North Greenville. Caroline Reese, the freshman, coming up big here in the second half. Far side to Muhammad. 80-76 our score. Inside to Martin. And Martin's initial shot was deflected. She brought it back down and gets the bucket. She's got 6. A 6-point lead here with under 4 to play. Inside to Waters. Can't get the bucket to fall. Loose rebound. Brought down by Muhammad. Muhammad on the far side now kicks it over to Latrell. Back at the top of the key. The sophomore point guard. Fields defended by Hendricks. Inside to Martin, over to Donahue. Fields looked at the three. Denisha Hall's right there. Drive inside. 6 on the shot clock. And they're going to call a defensive foul on Emily Waters. And you can see the anger on John Davis, head coach of the Warriors, is not happy with that call at all. And Waters will have to head to the bench now with 4 fouls. The Warriors are going to have to come back in this one without one of their senior leaders. Lasana Burnett will check in for Waters. First shot from Hughes is up and good. Make it 2. 84-76. Now an 8-point lead for North Greenville. Denisha Hall moves over to the left wing, kicks it back up top to Burnett. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for the Warriors. Top of the key to Hall. Pump fake, drove back to the right side to Williams. Looked at the 3. Now over to Reese. Reese from 3. Put it in the books. She got it. 84-79, now a 5-point lead. Kevin Long trying to get his Crusader team to simply cut clock. Hughes looked at the 3, goes inside to Okiki, who nearly lost her dribble. Muhammad from 3, no good. Rebound, Lasana Burnett, and here come the Warriors. 2:20 left in the ball game. Burnett to Denisha Hall from 3, no good. Rebound brought down by Hughes. Hughes moves up the floor now. Pulls up for the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound Burnett. Just over 2 minutes left, and it's a 5-point ball game. In the corner to Hall. Back up top to Williams. Burnett off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound Latrell. The Warriors will try to set up this 1-2-2 full-court press that has worked so effectively for them. They have to drop back now into the zone. 1:34 left in the 5-point ball game. Hughes now at the top of the key, guarded by Reese. Over to Muhammad now inside to Okiki, who's been quiet here in the second half. Shot up from Hughes, no good. Loose ball, rebound by Burnett. 1:15 left, timeout Warriors. Folks, do not go anywhere. This one's getting exciting as Emily Waters will check back into the game for SWU. A full timeout, we'll take it with them. Folks, stay tuned. 84-79 our score with North Greenville leading the Warriors. We'll be back for more here on the SWU Sports Network. Back here on the SWU Sports Network, I'm Kay Crenshaw. 1:15 to go in the ball game. 84-79 our score. North Greenville leading the Warriors. Folks, if you're just tuning in, you're here at the right time. The Crusaders at one point in this game holding a 25-point lead. And thanks to a strong fourth quarter performance with huge momentum swings, the Warriors have been able to fight back and dwindle this lead down to as little as 4. It's now 5. Loose ball on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball awarded to North Greenville. And Warriors will go back to this 1-2-2 full court press that has worked so well for them in the second half. Burnett over to Hughes. Hughes has an open lane, drives up, gets the bucket to go. 7-point lead with 48 seconds left. Warriors in the corner to Williams for 3. No good, but she's fouled hard from Okiki. And Anissa Williams will head to the charity stripe, shooting 3. Just Okiki's first foul of the game. Williams with 13 points on the night for the Warriors. First shot up and good, make it 14. Williams shooting 63% from the line coming into tonight. Second free throw, no good, off the back glass. A 6-point lead for North Greenville. Williams will try to make it 5. 42.9 seconds remain. Third shot, no good, off the back rim. Rebound, Burnett. Williams for 3, no good, is short. Rebound, North Greenville. Hughes now up the floor in the big press. Stolen away from Waters. Waters up the floor. She's fouled hard. She'll get the bucket and 1. Emily Waters will head to the charity stripe, trying to complete the 3-point play. And what a big time bucket from the senior. And we could be looking at a 3-point ball game if Waters can sink the shot. (86-82) with 27.3 seconds remaining. Some towels out on the floor. Let me dry up some wet spots here. This is a critical 27 3/10 of a second left on that game clock. They want to make sure this floor is in perfect condition for a perfect ending. Waters at the line, shooting 1. No good, off the back rim. Rebound, Okiki. 25 seconds remaining. It's a 4-point ball game. Muhammad on the far side. She's going to be fouled by Williams. And they're going to make North Greenville win this one at the charity stripe. Rather, that's just the second team foul for the Warriors. With 21.2 seconds remaining, Crusaders will take it out of bounds. Inside to Hughes. Burnett will foul. 19.1 left. Davis telling his squad to deny everything. Donahue takes it out of bounds, up the floor to Muhammad, and she evades Warrior defenders. 14 seconds left. And that's going to be a foul on Emily Waters. And Waters will have to check out of this one. That's going to be her 5th foul. Waters finishing with 16 points in a valiant effort. And Muhammad will head to the charity stripe with 13.1 seconds remaining. North Greenville with a 4-point lead. First free throw up, no good. Muhammad, a 75% shooter from the free throw line. Second one sinks it. Make it a 5-point lead. The Warriors will roll in the inbounds pass. 13 seconds remaining. Hall Kicks it back over to Burnett. Stolen away from Hughes. 7 seconds remain. Hughes will drive in. And she's going to be fouled before the shot. And Lasana Burnett is going to pick up a technical foul. Slammed the ball in frustration right in front of the referee. Not only will that give 2 foul shots to Hughes, but also 2 technical foul shots as well to a selected player. Hughes will take all 4. The first one's no good, rims out. Hughes, a junior from Greenville, South Carolina, sinks the second. And that'll be the 2 technical free throws, I believe. These are the foul shots. She sinks 3 of 4. She'll have 11 points. Inbounds to Muhammad, and she'll simply dribble out the clock. What a valiant effort it was, but the Warriors come up just short in this one. Final score, North Greenville 90, Southern Wesleyan 82. Folks, stay tuned. We have an exciting men's game coming up here next on the SWU Sports Network with the men's squads of these 2 schools. The Warriors versus the Crusaders once again here in historic Tysinger. Stay tuned for more action here on the SWU Sports Network. Once again, I'm Kay Crenshaw, and as always, remember to smile.